We need to touch the top pillars if it is a thick red line between them, and we need to touch the bottom of the 2 pillars if it is a thin yellow. Right. So red at the top. So this one's got an irritating set of walls, so we'll need to loop around that. Good evening, Scoots. Hope you're doing well. This one we'll have to also loop around or something. We can only touch on that side. This one's red and is top.
The walls at the bottom left seem very sticky outy, which suggests that maybe we're meant to go round there to keep it away from the bottom one early on.
Absolutely. Fair enough. Well, good to see you, Scoots. Hope you're doing well. So yellow is bottom. It's really good, but really hard, Scoots. Red is top. So they're all basically lots of walls going on. Lots of walls going on. I've still got 2 episodes of the mole to go as well, Scoots. I'm nowhere near the end. Right, I'm going to go through and a diagonal. And hang on, red was at the top. But
that's yellow.
Yeah. Just testing. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's not do that. So red is top, yes.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't.
Okay.
Oh,
actually, the second yellow one.
Yes.
Sorry, the second one, which is yellow.
Yeah.
Looks like it'll be a bit awkward to get to. Because I think you might have to come round from the bottom to get to that one.
Yeah, I think we're going to be working our way sort of from right to left throughout a lot of this.
I was going to say if it's worth doing that one first.
I think number 3 first. Good evening, DC.
No, because 3's red.
Oh, it's red top. I knew that. Stupid game. Okay, well, but that one we have.
Well, actually, that's not too bad.
We won't be able to do that yellow one if we do that. So I'm going to do the same again, but just go this way instead. It is back to Sunburn B-Land, or is... Oh no, that's so wrong, isn't it? Because...
No, you're never going to get to that. Or actually, hang on. If you were to come back to that from the right later, you might well be able to fit through that gap, get the yellow one, and then go back the way you came.
So, sort of just carry on and hope...
Yeah.
Right, I'm writing it down. What is... I've forgotten what is going on. What the heck? Yellow is bottom. I'm literally writing on a big piece of paper in big letters the word yellow at the bottom and red at the top because I'm struggling. Okay, so red is at the top. So yellow will need to touch that one.
Well, if you were to just wrap it around one and then go to the bottom just to demonstrate what I'm thinking of. If you just head to the bottom now.
Yeah.
The bottom. You could then go all the way to the left, wrap around the second one.
Oh, I see.
And come back. And that could be a final step.
I very much can. So, yes.
Yeah.
We'll
I like that as a late step, potentially.
I quite like looping around that one whilst we're here as well.
That is a good thought. That is a very good thought.
So, yellow...
You're going to want the top of that red one.
I am.
You're going to want the bottom of that yellow one. If you were to... Yeah.
Sort of do loopy. This is going to be very loopy. Sort of.
Actually, why can you... If you were to do that 5th one before the 6th one, then you can hinge it off the bottom to hit the top. I think.
Okay.
It's tricky to describe.
Good evening, GM. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to have a quick blast at this. It was a lovely talking to you in the Discord last night. I hope you are well. And I hope you managed to fix your dress.
Oh, that is not bad. That is not bad at all.
I'm disliking this.
Yeah,
that's very bad. But then... So, if all we have to do... is that, then, you know, we're basically there. But ages ago,
Yeah. This needs the Benny Hill music.
I was thinking exactly the same.
What if you were to go down left? Oh no, because you're going to hit the bottom one that way. Go down and round that one you're next to. No, down and round it.
Down and round. I need this one though, because it's yellow.
Oh, yeah.
But I can do that. Oh, that doesn't work.
No, you've got nowhere to go to then.
Mm.
For that one, you're going to need to come up from the bottom and go back down to the bottom.
Yes, you are. Yep, absolutely. So, gosh. So let's sort of ignore that. Let's go over the top of that one then. Then we can sort of loop. So we got now. That's number 4. That's looking all right. And then we can sort of do what we were doing. So we can go around the bottom of 6. There's not enough room to go through the top of right now. But what did we do?
And I think you might need to get the first one at some point before this. Because I'm not sure you're going to be able to go past the top with the with that wall and the.
I think so. I think we'll be fine. He says with utterly no confidence. So that's that
Find
one.
out soon enough.
Yeah. Can we do this one now?
Yes, you can. But you're not going to be able to.
No, it's fine. It's fine because now it's
no. You still need to do the yellow one though.
Yeah, but we've got a pillar that we can loop round.
Right
all the way over here. It is indeed, as Chris Dixon says, wrap things and win the points. Good game at Christmas, actually. I dread if there's ever going to be a fixed, a finite length of this game. You know, sorry, as in. Okay, DC. Well, I'm not changing it. I can redo it if you want.
Okay, that was the first of 5.
Oh yeah, and this one's now got 7. They're getting longer.
And you can't go through the middle of the second one at all.
Boop. Nope, I can't. Boop. Or I think number 4. Number 4 also has a wall there, which you can just see. So 1 and 4 are Trixie. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to that one to wrap around that one. Yellow, we could just do straight away. He says, hoping.
No.
No.
Yellow's bottom.
Shushy Shushington. So we will.
But you might well come back through there and round when you come in from the top.
Plenty of space, isn't there? There.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to do that one now. So
I quite like that.
Yeah, we'll have to go back down though.
You don't want to go that way because
Oh, that's fine. That just works.
Well aimed. But you're going to need to go down there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So it's not.
That's one again. You've got to do the lowercase n shape around that. I think that's the only way that's going to work.
Let's just do that then. Yellow has to go bottom. Yeah, you do have to go down both times, don't you? So this is where we wrap around then, maybe.
Yeah, that makes some sense. You could wrap around under the top one next.
So just do that one, and it leaves sort of nodes later, doesn't it? So yellow, okay, that's fine, and then
I like
red.
that, and that's good. Now, can we get these last ones?
So yellow needs to be.
We left us a gap at the bottom. That's good.
And then here.
And then I think that might be it.
Oh, it's almost like we know what we're doing. Enjoy your food. We will catch up with you later, David. Okay. There are only 6, which immediately makes me suspicious. So, no walls in the middle of any of them, but there are lots of sticky-outy things at the top, but not the bottom.
Well, the bottom yellow one, again, I think looks like one we're going to have to come up from the bottom and down to the bottom.
Agreed. But if we go this way... we have to. We
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
touch that one because it will touch the other yellow. So we
Yeah.
must do that.
Has that left us enough space to go back around there later?
Well, we need the bottom of that one, so that's fine.
No, I mean the second one. Have we got enough space to fit through there?
Apparently we have.
Good.
I mean, we could. Do we? Is it now? It. Is that gonna?
That should be fine to not hit the red one again. No, we're going to need to come up from the bottom right.
Yeah.
Because we're going to need to be able to come back. Yeah.
Okay. No, you start touching that if we're not careful.
Oh, you might be okay if you... Yeah, I think that's good.
But now there's nothing... I can't loop around anything. But that's okay.
Yes, you can.
Yes?
No, you can't. You can't.
Okay.
No.
But that's okay, because
right.
we'll just leave this one for another go. He says wondering. I mean, that's just me in life, Chris. Absolutely. Let's do that. So we've sort of got a cheeky extra loop, and then we've got that. But then I don't think. No.
You're gonna have difficulty. I'm concerned about the first one because I think again you're going to need to approach that a very specific way.
So if I do something like that, we won't be able to do that number 4 because we can't loop around it at any point. So maybe, and actually the same with number 3. As soon as we touch it, we actually have to. Good evening, Catnip. We have to kind of actually deal with it. So I think we have a good start. I think we have to start that way. So we now need to touch the other ones at the top.
Well, hang on a moment. No, you're right. I think we do. It's the same principle. You have to go round those in a way that drapes against the flat edge for the third one.
Yeah.
I think you have to do that or the exact opposite. Just so sparse at this end.
Well, we have a couple of handy walls there, you know. Is that what we want?
You're going to want to get to the 5th one. That shape that you're going to have to do a sort of a inverse C, isn't it? Is there a wall on the top of that?
There's a wall on the top of this one. So there's these.
Yeah, you're going to have to come into that one from the left.
Yeah.
So how can you do that?
I mean, this might work. Okay.
Yeah, but how can you get back from there?
Yes, because I can't. I don't think I could go this way. No.
No, you lose your connection there.
I feel like we're very close.
I feel like there's a lot of good bits here. We're just missing a step at some point to accommodate that one.
What if we go down the middle?
Well,
he says.
Oh.
What if we do a lot of... Let's just ignore everything. Let's start over here. That's actually a very bad idea.
That's going to cut off a lot of your...
apparently so.
Yeah.
That's not terrible. That's very not terrible.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Now you can do the bit where you go to the bottom left, I think.
The yellow.
Hang on. Actually, see how this pans out. Yeah.
We'll have a go. I'm not quite convinced, but it's not a bad.
Well, you can loop around the bottom right now.
Yes.
But
that's okay.
you need to get 2 more, and I don't think you can. I think you might only be able to get. Oh, maybe not.
It's just the one.
No, top second and sixth.
Oh, sorry, yes.
And I'm not sure you're going to get that particularly nicely. Yeah.
No, no, need to approach that from the left. Ah, but we can.
Oh.
But not enough. That's irritating.
Is there a wall at the top of the leftmost pillar?
There is that wall, and
But there isn't one north of it. No.
no.
Okay.
That's a
So
shame.
it's tricky to hinge on that because you're going to trigger yellow while trying to use it as a. Unless you go up round that. Oh, would that work? Maybe. Try going up to the top left at the start.
Okay. So around this wall.
Yeah. And then past pillar 3. No, up past it because you want to not trigger the yellow.
Of course. So we're now up past 3, so we have to activate 3 immediately.
Yeah. Now.
I mean, we could still get to 2 quite easily, so it's
Yeah.
that.
I'm not sure that's actually gained us much.
Well,
The only thing I'm concerned about. Oh yeah, I like that.
and now we have to loop round 6. But we need to come through 5. 5 is our issue again. We need to come back from the left.
There's a few pillars which we have to approach from a certain direction. I'm sort of wondering if it'd help if we threw them out. Because those would have to have specific parts of the route.
Darn you, touching, irritating us. If I come off from the top. Well. Well.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're scuffed after that, because can't touch that.
You might be able to get round bottom right, but I'm not sure that's the complete solution.
Just.
Oh, you can't get round bottom right. That's going to be a tricky one to get there. Maybe we should be focusing on top 5. Because you need to approach that from the. What if you were to go round the bottom of 4?
That would trigger it. Which but I could do. No.
No, because you're going to want to trigger that anyway, aren't you?
Yeah. So let's say that just for some reason we've managed to make our way down here. Can we can get around there? Oh, but then we can't do anything else, which is.
But yeah, we need to work out how we can get back from 5. I think.
Yes.
Anything else.
So if we come from here, we can.
If you were to go down between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
No, because if you do that, you're blocking off 4. 4,
Yeah.
you're going to have to come in from the left and go a loop round. I don't think there's any other way to do 4.
Yes.
Which means 5.
It's a C that goes around another C, a backward C, isn't it? It needs to.
Yeah, maybe we need 2 Cs.
We're gonna have that, and then the other one is also going to do that. So therefore, we should be coming up towards this one, so that we've still got some space to go around it.
What if we were to do 4 first?
Okay. So.
I was actually thinking of going through the middle, but maybe not.
I don't think it might work. Okay. No, when we definitely
round from the bottom. I was thinking
like this.
No, I was thinking just go straight through the middle until you're past 4, and then back around.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't know.
Then here, and then we've got 1.
That one, yeah.
So we need to hit red at the top.
Which you can. No, hang on. Can you get to 5 before that one? Without. No, actually, I think you're going to trigger bottom of 4 on the way.
I think you're right, but
Yeah.
I could do that, but then it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, you still need something to come back to.
Yeah, agreed.
And actually, that's not touching it.
Oh,
you can go round one, though. You can go round one.
It doesn't help.
Oh, no, you're right.
Okay. So what I was thinking was go down here. Around here.
That's interesting.
Here, and then can we do 5 now? We could do 5 now. And then we can do this 2, he says, hoping? No, how do we do 2? We have to go down at that point. Okay, so what if I do 2 first, and then do everything I've just done? So we do 2. Yeah. 2 down. Around 4. 3, and then 5. This is looking promising,
I think you might want to go round 5 the other way.
Yes, agreed, because I now need to go and get 1, I think.
I'm worried about getting through there.
You're right. You're right, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So therefore... Therefore, we need to do this. We need to come up around here and get 6. Irritating, I think DZ Simmons is currently getting food, so cannot help us. So we could get that. As soon as we touch that, we have to go around it,
yeah.
though. And there's not enough space at the top anyway.
What?
Are you here, DC? Are you in the text? If you are, a hint on pillar number 1 would be good. Because it's so close. But,
Getting both 4, 5, and 2 that I think are the bins that are the problem.
Yeah.
And knowing where we start from would certainly help.
These are big walls. I feel like they must be there for a reason. I'm going to go around 2. And then, what was it again?
I think you've already blocked yourself off from doing 1 at all. I think the walls
yes, I have.
there to make 1 really awkward.
Right.
Not to make... But the walls at the top I'm suspicious about.
Okay.
But that's no good because you triggered 1.
Yes, you're right. This is tricky.
But...
So we can't do that.
Yeah,
so we touched that, so we have to do that.
Yeah.
That is our absolute start.
Assuming that wall at the top left is meaningful, I think you're right.
That's true, because we could go down the middle. Why don't we go down 4 and do 4, and then 5? We've done this, right? We must have tried this.
Yeah, we've tried at least something very similar to this, but something very similar to this might be right. And again, you've got the blockage on 2.
Yeah. That's why we can't go down the middle that far. So I think, because we can't go down the middle past 2, so therefore we can't go down, so it must be top and along here. So I think we've
yeah,
proved...
that makes a lot of logic for the first steps.
No, we haven't. I mean, one thing we could do, I was going to say, was go around here and then touch it, but it doesn't actually touch. So yes, we have indeed proved what our first steps are.
Yeah.
That, and then we have to
Which means you have to hit that one first, I think.
Yeah. So is it then 2 next?
Which oh, I quite like.
Don't
no,
think...
that needs to be top.
Oh yeah. It's not 2 next. And it's not 1. Well, I mean... It could be 1. But it seems to leave out... but we can... I know... We could still get to number 2 in and up through that bottom left, can't we?
Ooh, potentially, yeah.
So... May come to you in a minute, GM. May well do that. So if we do that,
you'd have to then loop around 2.
and then get 2, but then I don't know how it helps us.
But you need to do 4 and 5 coming in from the left again.
Yeah.
3 doesn't have to come in from the left, does it? Come in from the right. I wonder if that's important.
Hit on the first pillar, please, GM. That would be really, really useful. Thank you. This is puzzle number 3. 10 minutes a puzzle. Pillar 4, top.
Okay. Then that. If you do that, I think you might have blocked yourself off from doing 3 at all.
I have, yeah.
So it must be
That?
unless you come in from the very bottom, but then I think you've blocked off 1. Unless you were to go past 2, go through the middle past 2, and then down.
Touches 1 though.
No, through the middle past 2.
How do we then do 2? Because we need to go down.
Down. Yeah, go down now. Does that...
Going through the middle is correct. Okay. So there's your 4. I can only think of it being 3 next, if that's the case. And then let's leave 5, because I don't think we can do
Actually,
it.
no, this is a good time to get 5, I think. The problem was we didn't have a natural time to get 5. This looked like a good one.
Okay, so there's 5.
You want to go in from there. Yeah, that's right, for
Yeah.
that one.
I think it's the
And then is it just 6 and... Yeah, I think we're there. Or are we? Hang on, no, we still don't have a good avenue
2
on
we
to go.
haven't got. 2 we haven't got.
I was saying first 3 are
3
correct.
right, thank you, Jim. That's really...
Which means 4 is not.
Well, he sent... sorry, she sent that before I did the 4th.
Okay.
But let's say... I mean, we've always naturally gone that way. Is there anything else we can do?
Could you go round the bottom of 6?
I could go around the bottom of that. That's new.
Oh.
That's new. Does that leave us...
I feel...
I mean, I still don't understand how we're going to get to.
Yeah, you need to... feel you need to go into it from the southwest and out of it from the southwest.
Like this? Oh my goodness.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh my goodness.
Brilliant work.
What bloody stupid. I'm not convinced it's right
You
because we
still have to do
No! Oh, hang on. Please, 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 please,
Yeah, but
please.
you're not gonna do
No! Okay, but at least we've got that. At least we know
You
how...
also haven't done 1. So...
Well, we could do 1 in a minute. That's not the issue. So...
If you do 6 now...
Yeah. Sorry. Do 6 now.
No, after going through the bottom bit that you did before.
So go to 1.
I think. Go through there.
So to the left now?
That's not what I had in mind, but keep going for the moment. No, you do not want to do that yet, sorry.
Okay.
You want to leave 1 for a moment. Stop and go down and right.
Yeah. Around 6.
And now round 6.
And now do 6. Now do 1. And then go back and... teamwork!
Excellent work getting the how we got to, because I could not see that for the life of me.
That's because the puzzle is cheeky.
Yes, quite.
Hang on, I've forgotten.
No, it was from the left.
I've forgotten. They're through
Down,
there.
right. There we go.
Thank you very much, GM, for
Excellent work, and yes, thank you, GM, for the hint.
pointing that out. That was puzzle number 3 of 5.
Oh boy.
Okay, we have an interesting little pillar over here. I'm just going to go over here. It doesn't block it off, but I'm sure we'll be looping around here at some point. I'm going to say now.
Oh no, I'm sure it's just scenery.
Oh,
I'm sure it has absolutely nothing to do with the puzzle.
No. Enjoy your food, GM. Hope it's tasty. So, Chris, what we need to do is we need to get from here to the exit, which is all the way over here. If it's a red line, we need to touch the top pillar. If it's a yellow line, we have to touch the bottom pillar. We must not touch the other half of it. You can't cross your own path. And that's pretty much it, I think. Do you agree, Matt? I think that's pretty much
the line is a bit thick, so you need to make sure you have enough gap to get through.
Yes, it's not in physics, as you were always taught in physical maths. You know, it's not a
spherical cow.
It's not a spherical cow. It's not a string of infinitesimal width, etc. It is it's a chunky rope.
So on this one, we want to hit most of the bottom pillars except for the 5th one.
Yes.
Where we want to hit the top.
I'm going to loop around this one already. And
that seems indulgent.
I thought so. And come back, get you, and then I have absolutely no idea if this is the right thing. Does yellow needs to be the bottom?
No,
so
you've
that's
blocked it.
Silly.
You could do yellow 5, yellow 6 next.
Yellow 5.
Yellow 6.
No,
after the one you just did.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, touch one of the pairs. Touch the right one of the pairs.
Then 6.
6.
Yeah, again, 6 is one where we have to come up from the bottom. Then you're gonna have to go right with that one. I think that's okay. Could.
Do you know?
Doesn't feel too bad, which makes me think you need to wrap around something now.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got anything, you can.
Mm.
Oh, red.
Mm.
Yes.
Don't touch. No. Oh, but it's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. We are all good.
Sticky out bit.
Yeah, we've all got.
No,
sticky...
that won't work. That won't work. No, go through between those two. That should be fine.
You can retouch the same pillar and it's okay, but you can only touch one of them and then go round. Squeeze!
I don't know what we're having trouble with on all the other ones. That was easy.
5 of 5. What have we got here? Ooh! Well, for a
We're
start...
going through that passage.
what makes you say that, Matt? Okay. So... if we're going through that, and we need yellow as bottoms, so we'll be wrapping round that. Yeah. We'll be going round that passage, I think, in 2 ways. One, to get the pillar, and one, to just use it as a passage and wrap around the actual wall, rather than the block in the middle.
Oh, yeah, the 2 yellows are joined, aren't they, at the bottom by a wall?
They are.
So... I assume that means
we've got a little thing here, so we'll be walking round that. Red is top, so it's neither of those then. Yellow is bottom, so I could do this straight away. Let's do that.
I quite like that. I feel I shouldn't,
because we could still walk through that passage several times. So
how many times can we get through there? How thick is our pillar?
So we got that.
Oh, there's another hook point at the top centre.
There is. Do we want to use it now?
Well, we don't want to...
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. We want to use that now. Let's use it now. Get that red one.
Get one now, yeah.
Okay, so we've dealt with 1 to 4.
And now just wrap the last 3.
Yeah, simples. That is an awkward bugger.
You could go round it now. No, I meant go round the one before. I've lost count of which one.
So it's 5, 6, and 7.
So yeah, if you were to go round 7, because 7 has to come in from the top. But then we're going to need to... 6 is going to need to come in from the right. And 7 has to come in from the top.
Yes, but this is... See?
I don't think that's going to be enough to get 6.
You know, Mr. Matt Clemson, you are absolutely correct. That's irritating.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've done well so far. It all feels good.
I feel at some point we need to come in from
Oh, hello.
left.
There's another thing here. Okay.
Oh.
That's going to be useful in a manner to be determined. Well.
You could... Yeah, go left now. Left. Up. Sight up to the right. Spell casting.
Boom.
Yeah, that's it.
Boom.
Now can we get out?
Ah. Yes, we can, but
yes,
only...
Excellent. Yes, you thought of.
Cheeky.
So, on the topic of cake...
Oh, I could do with a cake
the
right
ship
now.
Were a cake, I would start to express my
The cake
concern
is a
for you
pie.
about now. That is to say, you're about halfway done.
Oh, okay.
Unlike a cake, though, your ultimate prize will be to clean up whatever mess marmalade and aubergine left in the bridge up here, rather than shame mixed with crippling health problems.
We're way
Take my
ahead
chances
on
with the cake, given the choice. Between the dungarees and fast food stickers, something tells me you would too.
Right. We have... Have we been through here? I feel like we have, because this is...
I recognise that.
Yeah,
That's
there's
one
the
where you
there's the
find
movie,
here.
there's the TV
Yeah.
here. So I got an achievement last week. Take a look at... You see these three monitors? On the left there, there's the, I think, TFC logo. I got an achievement because we were standing here, and at some point it hit the corner of the screen perfectly, and we got an achievement for it. Wait,
Oh, wasn't there a...
there was a bit of dialogue.
Wasn't there a dialogue? Yeah.
Yeah, but there was an actual achievement. If you waited long enough for it to hit the corner of the screen, you got an achievement, and
lovely.
we got it. We just hadn't noticed. So that's really, really good. So, okay, I have
It's
absolutely no
gone
idea.
through there?
This is a new place. This is definitely new. So new.
Botanical Gardens.
Oh, look at the rotating plants. With a light in the middle. That's quite sensible, if it's low gravity. Oh, that's very pretty, isn't it?
Is?
Circles. I'm sensing circles are going to be a theme here. Are you ready for a new mechanic?
I think so. Okay.
Yeah, that your guess is as good as mine. So there's a path on the floor.
Oh.
Okay. Can I go?
So if you cross it first and then...
So it activates the opposite wall. I think.
What happens if you trigger the top one from here? Sorry. That doesn't do anything
Because
it's
there's
only
no
hooked to one
opposite wall.
It might be that it raises everything that you don't cross.
Indeed.
So...
Wow.
Okay. No, that's not going to work.
Like this.
But if you do that... No, in fact... Yeah, you're not going to get... What if you were to hook around that central pillar from the top?
Go under the top one, then above the small thingy, which you're saying exactly what Catnip is saying. Oh!
Yes. And now you can hook around the top one to get back.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be painful, right? Well done, Catnip.
So, I assume in general we're going to want to force as many of those walls to stay down as possible. But I bet at some point we're going to want to raise them up so we can hook around them.
Well, that one's fine.
Yeah.
So you can
That's
still exit if there are walls up. It's not a barrier to you getting out unless it is.
Unless it's literally a barrier, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. That's fine. That's not fine. Okay, so it is literally the walls opposite.
I assume if you had a line going over that wall, it wouldn't go up. Even if it's not opposite where you hit the wall.
Indeed, I
That makes
think
sense.
that's right. I can't get my head around this mechanic. This hurts. Right.
What if you were to go all the way along there and now down to just block off? Oh no, that's horrible. Although what?
Yes. So you see, that didn't raise that middle wall. So I can now
because
loop
it was
around
already
there.
covered by the other.
Indeed.
Line. We want to make our lines as obnoxious as possible to keep the walls down.
Basically.
I think, yeah.
Because that will raise that one. Yeah.
In which case, if you were to go all the way down to the left now.
Okay.
Down further. Can you get through there so it crosses all three? Yeah. Is that nice at all? Probably not, actually.
Sadly not, because it blocks off what I'm going to call number 4. But we can get that. Yeah.
It's like it's constantly one step ahead of us.
It's awful. It's awful. So let's try this one.
Mm.
Let's not.
Oh, this is. Oh.
Pain. This is a horrible, horrible mechanic. Yeah.
I'm actually making pain noises as I watch this.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, and then all the way to the right.
Because I can, if I can sort of cross it whilst I do it, it works. Well,
No,
round the
just
bottom.
all the way to the right, to the bottom, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that was nice.
That is not the word I would use.
Okay, I like the top and bottom pillars, they're going to play nicely.
But as you say, we're now going to be generating some walls that we can loop around, I think, possibly.
Yeah.
Except I need to do that the other way round. So there's that way, this way, and then do that way, because I think there's enough space to go around. I didn't say that.
Couldn't you get all the way to one of those central pillars without touching a pillar on the edges? Without touching one of the wall pillars?
Let me start again. So where am I going?
Just can you get all the way to one of those central pillars from the around the edge?
Yeah. So there.
Yeah. And now if you were to go through the middle.
Yeah. So we're blocking off. So we.
Yeah. Actively try. No, if you go around the next one now, the top one now.
Go around the top one.
No, it's not quite going to do the trick.
Irritatingly. No. Very irritatingly. I mean, I can touch everything, but of course I can't then get out. So another thing for Chris, if I now try and leave, because of course I stop touching one of the pillars, the door closes. Which I'm going to call cheeky. No likey.
Some quantity of lighting.
Because it's such an irritating mechanic, this one.
Yeah, the one where you can just.
So I think we need to let's try and block off, say, these two to start off with. Oh no, that's.
Yeah, but as soon as you move either side, you're going to pull up some walls that you didn't cross.
Mm.
That's what I quite liked about going to one of those as first, because you didn't have to hit any walls to do it.
Mm.
I was hoping then you could just sort of etch out a path without creating any walls and then worry about the walls later.
Well,
But it didn't work.
I think we'll be alright. Yeah, because now I'll go around here.
Oh, okay.
No! The bloody
Yeah,
wall.
that's fine. Oh, the wall, yeah. I didn't even see that.
Yeah. The bloody wall gets in the way. So irritating. No. But this at least feels close. Is there anything I could do about this side? Because if I do that, those two go up. Ooh. And it's symmetric, so it's sort of, it doesn't matter whether I go top or bottom to start off with. Whatever solution will have a reverse.
If you would go... How will it work?
Tell me
actually,
anyway.
maybe it will. Maybe it will. Not hook around that pillar,
Yes.
but go round the pillar to the right of the one you've already got, from the bottom. Yeah. No, you're not going to get around the bottom one, the top left one that way.
Yeah.
There's nothing for it to hook to. Can we frame this in terms of directions you've got to approach the pillars from?
That's a good question. And one that I don't have an answer to.
Yeah, me neither.
So I can't... The first ones I touch can't be these two because it blocks everything off and it's just absolute pain.
Yeah.
So it has to be...
I sort of like those first steps we had.
That's an interesting start.
Yeah, that's what we were doing last time.
Were we?
But what concerns me is if you want to get the top left pillar from this start point, I think you can't do it unless all three walls are kept down. Oh, hang on, that's... Yeah. Actually, no, hang on. If you were to do that... No, because you're going to hit the pillar on the way. Yeah, unfortunately, what you can't do is... You can't do the thing where you hug it so that you're on the wall that would be rising up.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you haven't already hit the pillar on the way past. So you have to do it only on the point where you're hitting the pillar. Oh,
No.
yes. No.
I think I had a very, very similar solution earlier. Right, Jim or David or anyone who has looked at the answer, hinty wink, please. Because this is, I'm going to say, slightly irritating. Because I feel like that blocks off too much immediately.
It doesn't block off the...
I mean, that's not...
What if you were to go round the bottom of one of those bottom left one? Oh, actually, hang on. Play this out.
We're scuppered, really. One of the end pillars first says Master Simmons.
Is that now from the position of having the answers? Or
Yes, he has a guide.
Does that mean the near end or the far end?
It doesn't matter because it's a symmetric thing, so there will always be
you're coming in from one side and coming out from the other.
Well, if we come in from the top, then we have to loop round to do it that way, so it has to be from the bottom.
Oh, that wasn't how I interpreted end pillars.
Oh, I see.
Matt,
I think you are a muppet there.
Fair enough.
I could see how end pillars can mean the other pillars. So what we're going to say is David managed to give a clue to hint to all 6 pillars, which is quite impressive. That's not right. That's just a pain. So if we go to one of those, I mean, that's not good. So we need to do that, but then we get trapped. So is it end pillar and then end pillar, Master David? Because it can't be that way around if we carry on through. And then that's just rubbish. So if it stays...
What if you were to go round end pillar to...
Oh, well that's okay, isn't it?
Gonna hit the thingy.
David says it is, but I can't remember what I asked. Is it end pillar to end pillar? That was what I asked.
Yeah.
I feel like there's the only thing we could do is to hit this.
What if you were to cross over? What if you were to wind back to before you hit the second end pillar?
Yeah.
And go around it the other way?
Yeah.
And then down and... If you were to go down and round there and now strict to the left, yeah. Nah. Very similar to what we had before.
There we are. I don't know what we did differently, but we can now escape.
We did it right differently.
There's 15 of these puzzles. Right, okay. As in 3 sets of 5.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the time warp again. If I go over here, it's going to raise that. And then it's going to raise that, which is going to raise that. But that's not going to raise this one because we've already crossed it.
If you were to go now... This is going to make it very tricky. Can you get the top right one next? Oh no, I like what you were doing there.
Okay.
Or do I? Maybe I don't.
Because we could do that, but then can't get
Yeah.
out. But it doesn't feel terrible. I don't like that. Or that. So let's say it isn't that. Let's say that we hit...
What if you were to go through past the bottom left one, the way you did before, but now up to the top left? No, sorry, from the other side.
Yes, because that will leave us a pillar to loop around.
That'll leave us 2 opening points.
So we could
I don't know if it's necessarily good, but it feels like it's a step further. And what if you were to go from there? Oh.
So now I'm coming back and collecting this one.
Yeah, because now everything is kept down in the middle except... Yeah. Keep going.
Where does this work? Yeah, there we go. So, GM, the gimmick here is whenever you touch a pillar, any of the walls opposite where you've touched it will rise up, assuming that you haven't already crossed it with a rope. If there's a rope already there, it will prevent it from rising. But it's opposite walls, and it's very annoying.
I was never one for Vermilion's mandatory workout regime, but I could really go for a run right now. Stretch the legs, you know? I have the most relentless ache. Oh, nothing like what cryosleep did to me, though. As navigator, it was my job to check we didn't stray too far off course while we slept. I had to wake up every few months to keep us on track. This petty ache is nothing compared to what I felt during those course corrections.
Evenings, that's up.
Never been a morning person, but that gave a whole new meaning to waking up early. I, too, was taken aback by the air in here. I've never felt air that was, well, wet before.
Thank you for not using the word moist.
It feels different. Right now it probably feels a little uncomfortable, maybe a bit much.
Oh, imagine if you had
once
hay
leave
fever in
the greenhouse,
space.
You'll quickly realize that all other air has been selling you short your whole life. As if it's missing key ingredients. Like a cake without icing.
More cake.
In the same way that a delicious icing-clad
Would
cake
it be one
spoils
of the
all
life
future
support
uniced
options,
cakes,
the pollen count?
air in here, it ruins the air in the rest of the ship. You see, the thing with cake is that once you have the first special one with that
Very obsessed with
moist,
cake.
fluffy sponge, a gooey, fruity jam center,
Quite rightly
and
so.
then the icing, both soft and crunchy, decorative yet delicious.
So much sugar.
Where was I? I lost myself for a moment there.
Whoever the voice actor is for this voice, I absolutely love. Really, I love the voice, her voice. Okay, so we get one of those.
Vaguely, yeah.
There appears to be no next thing, because normally the next Ujima flip is connected to it. There's one here, but is that going to be...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's connected to the thing unless it's... I mean, I like not doing more of those puzzles.
Yes! Just going to quickly walk along here, see what was along here. So it's just a different part of... Okay, well, let's go up here. I'm sure it'll be more of the same. Let's find...
I'm still in the botanical garden, so yeah.
Catnip and Zudster are agreeing with us in that you should be assessed with cake. Well, this is a one puzzle.
Ooh.
Pillars are different heights, ladies and gentlemen. This is novel. I bet you have to get them shortest to largest.
Yeah, I was just thinking exactly the same. To try it wrong first.
Yeah.
It flashed red briefly there.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So fine.
Okay. Well, that was
the nicest section we've done.
brief.
There appear to be no others. So.
I wonder if that's like you did the Witness, didn't you?
Yeah.
The triangle puzzles in the Witness.
Yes, maybe. Yeah.
The ones that had Slitherlink rules that you'd have to discover little fragments of them round the place before you could piece together the logic.
Indeed.
Rather than having a zone.
I'd just like to say on this
logic.
whiteboard here, pistachio stinks from either love or from juniper there. Love a little bit of rivalry here. Can we put our hands in here?
Feel free to.
We can. I thought it had...
Oh.
Okay. A hexagonal pillar and a red cord. This is all very exciting. What is
That.
I mean... Okay, so the floor is slowly sort of bleeding into red, but...
Yeah, I'm finding this a little disconcerting, to be honest. And the walls are oozing green as well.
Oh, yes, they are.
Ah, some are red and some are black. Maybe you have to only hit the red pillars.
Yeah, didn't like that, so... Yeah, okay, that's looking good. So it's like the white and black pillars earlier.
Oh, hang on. We have some colour changing going on. I bet if you go through that, it'll go blue.
How do I control... Oh, no, I've got two of the blighters.
Oh, God. Well, at least this is a fairly easy one to start with.
Oh, do I need
both
to...
have to get out? No.
No.
Oh, no.
Do you know what purple means? You absolutely know what purple means. Okay, so I've got to get
Okay,
both of them to touch it?
Get blue all the way round so he's out of the way. And
No.
then you'll be able to fit red round.
Right. Yes. Oh. Good evening, Sensei. Oh no. So we've got colours. Help. I can cope with them all separately. Okay. So we've got two purples and a red. Do blue
first.
Blue needs to hit these two. And then red will come around.
Just go around the edge of a hole,
yeah,
I think.
get all three.
These actually aren't too bad, even though they could well get horrible soon.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
I remember before we all
Well,
went
we've won
into
the game. Well
cryosleep,
done, us.
we had to check our workstations along with our equipment and whatnot, just to make sure everything was in working order. It's not like if something was damaged, we could just order another. Pistachio wasn't interested in doing any of it. She had this special plant. I should really remember what it was called, as it quickly became the subject of daily conversation. Well, it only flowers something like every 10 years. And this particular plant, it was due to flower on our arrival.
Not the corpse
She
flower,
was
is
so excited. She spent all our prep time finding it the perfect spot and making sure it had everything it needed, so that when we arrived, it would be healthy and in full bloom.
That's lovely.
It never did flower, though.
Oh.
We checked the ship's footage from the flight. We hadn't missed it. It's a shame she never got to see it flower.
What happened and why did it not flower? Oh.
Oh.
Oh, there was that weird rotating puzzle. I don't think you saw it was in stream 2, and I think I needed to stop some pillars at various points, and they're all rotating round. That is a piece of that puzzle.
Okay. I thought there was another usable thing on the top left. Okay.
Well, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Green. Oh, red, blue, and bloody green. Okay. Oh no.
Oh, we're back to the connect these houses to the 3 utilities.
Oh, okay. So they can't
Oh.
touch each other either.
Oh.
Okay. You said these were lovely. I disagree. That's now yellow. That's not what we want. Right. Well, red can go round here, so this is fine.
Yeah.
Yes, you're touching at the moment, but you won't be in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't change. If it's deactivated, it doesn't like it. So.
Oh. Okay. Well, now.
Do the green. Get the
Yeah.
red.
Yeah. Use the
and
pillar.
Any one of them needs to leave. This is fun. This is. He says, being colourblind.
Hello. White.
That's
We need all of them.
All 3, right?
Oh. How can you wrap 3 around 1?
Using pillars, he says. Somehow. So blue's going to come in like that.
Oh, yeah, I like that. No, I don't.
Neither do I. But it's going to be something like
Yeah.
that. This is such a simple puzzle. So simple, and yet, what a bastard. Oh, are you here, David?
I am.
Oh, good. I was wondering who Matt was saying hello to. I assumed I'd missed something, and it turns out.
No, I'm here. Good evening.
Good evening. You doing well?
Yes, I am alright, thank you.
I hope you had tasty food.
I did. Lovely shepherd's pie, courtesy of Sainsbury's. And then a white chocolate magnum.
All of a sudden, I thought the meal improved dramatically there.
Blue feels like the linchpin of this one because it's not hooked to a pillar, it's hooked to the wall. I'm pondering whether that means it should be done first or last.
It'll be one of them or in the middle. I'm also pressing the wrong buttons to keep on going. Okay, so let's take a look at blue then. If it is first, it sort of has to go around there and then...
If you do red now...
Or green. But then we can't do the third.
No, I was thinking red because I was curious if you can hit the hexagonal pillar and then go past screens and still keep hitting the hexagon. No, poo.
Quite frankly, yes.
I'm going to guess there's going to be a stage in the future where you have a moving pillar.
Yes, so there was we have seen one puzzle with moving pillars. Oh, hang on, that's sort of interesting. If I move green and then red, but no, because that's just awful. So they all need to sort of touch it for a third, if that makes any sense? Or no, they all need to wrap. They all need to have a wrap around it.
Do they all? Yeah, they all need to, I think they all need to wrap around it, and they all need to wrap around it from the same direction.
So I'm going to put you there.
Does red have to be the one that gets out?
I think just one of them has to get out. But I feel like this is really close.
If you move red to the No.
So blue. We need to do blue first. I think you're right.
Yeah, blue I think is...
Blue is first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, if you just reset...
All of a sudden, the controls are quite fiddly. I don't like it. But I don't think we come in. We need to come in through a pillar because... I'm going to have to move green. The controls really are actually quite annoying. So if we...
Yeah, because
if we do that now, we can wrap...
Again.
We can easily wrap green around now. That's easy. But it's having...
I think you want everything to wrap around the same direction.
Yes. So blue should actually wrap around everything. So let's...
Yeah. Do...
No.
Do blue round all the pillars.
Yeah.
You might want to shift red, and then to the left and round the hexagonal pillar.
Yeah.
Then bring him into the inside. Now do red.
Sort of.
And now do green.
I got to move blue round here, and
Why do you have to move blue?
because they're going to touch when I...
Oh, I didn't realise you had to get close to them to swap over.
Because I think if I do that, yeah.
No, yeah, send red out.
Send red out, and now get blue.
No, just send red out.
Oh! Yes, indeed. Okay, 1 white, 2 black. But there's a weird module in the middle.
Oh. Is it an and? Or is it an or? I think it'll mix them independently.
Hey.
Yeah, okay, that's not too bad then.
We can cope with that level of colouring. But not that.
Oh.
Oh,
Now
no!
Oh my word.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, that's difficulty from 1 to 1,000 in just like that. Oh.
In RGB, is it blue and green for yellow?
Do you want me to find out?
Yeah, they get me handy. I can never remember the RGB colour gamut.
I think so. I think so is the answer. So we need green for this. Is that yellow? No, we need yellow for that top one. So we need red and... Hang on, what do we need?
Red and blue, I would have thought.
Red and blue is purple.
Oh, red and blue, purple. Yeah, it must be red and green then.
Because blue and green is this one at the bottom.
Blue and green is turquoise, I think. Yeah. Supposed to speaking, it's magenta, not purple. If we're... So, if you were to
Red and
just wrap
green
red
is yellow.
again
Okay.
around the top left one.
Top left. Boop.
Yeah. And now green around the... No, green around that one. That would give us the yellow, but we don't want a green to go into the purple.
No, we don't.
So, green
But
would
it has
have
to.
go across the left. Well, do we have to use a mixer, or could we just put 2 around the pillar again?
Well, I don't know.
Actually, green goes around the one red's currently around. Move red back.
Yes, of course. Yes, assuming that
and
we
then
don't.
red goes on that one.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
double duty.
Yeah, that would be why. So that's that. Red now needs to... Red is also adding to purple, so that's good. So blue can now just go around here. So we've got purple for that. I'm going to go around the other way on that one. So we now
blue should
need...
also...
we now need... Is it just blue and...
And it's the bottom left ones of the hex.
what do we need? So that's a cyan. So we need...
If you trying to think this through.
what colours make
Underhook.
that bottom one? What do we need?
green and blue on the 2 leftmost pillars.
We can do
Sorry, bottom
that.
left
Not a problem. We can do that. Yeah. So green, I will take back
Yeah.
because it will actually go round here and then hit,
Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And then blue.
and then
As long as he can fit.
blue. Is it just this way? He only needs to touch. You are.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey! And now green can escape.
Yeah. Green can escape. Oh.
I need to lie down.
So we got cyan, and that's it.
Or is that a white on the others?
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Of course it is. So they all need to touch the other 4, and blue and green need to touch the middle.
Well, hang on. Bottom right, all of them need to touch as well.
Yeah, they all need to touch the outer ones.
They can touch the top left, top right, and bottom right individually, because the mixer will do that. But the bottom right, they all need to be touching.
Right,
the pillar
right,
itself.
yes, okay. Good point. So, how does one do that? Well, actually, that isn't terrible.
I think blue needs to go round that bottom right one before green does.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot he also needs to do the middle as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! I hadn't thought of that.
Okay. So now I mean, that solves everything. What isn't solved?
The bottom right needs to be white. They all need to go
Bottom right.
round
I thought
white.
it was bottom left.
But that is interesting to know. That the mixer actually probably doesn't matter that much.
I just reset it.
The mixer probably doesn't matter that much. We don't need to segregate them. We just need to make sure that at some point each of them touches one of the other 3 pillars.
Yep.
And they could be the same pillar a couple of times. If blue were to... If you move green out of the way a moment, if blue were to go along the bottom and then wrap around the middle. It's not leaving space for green. Or is it? No, it's not.
No, no. I want to get red round there first. I want to get red round there so that when blue comes along.
Yeah, I see what you're driving at.
That's now
Then
purple. I
green's
don't know how we get green there though. So... David.
Hello.
Hello. Can we have a hint, please?
Yes. Start with red.
Mhm.
You had the 2 red pillars. Very good.
Okay.
Which 2 red pillars?
These.
When did we have
these?
Oh
two.
yeah.
Those 2.
Okay. Okay.
And then you might want to put red out of the way. Above there. Very good. As a start.
Okay. What does green need to do? Green needs to get to middle.
Let's do green here, here, and here. And then...
Blue might be a bit wedged, but it should be
okay, that's wrong. Because blue now can't get to there. So therefore... Green isn't quite right, but we're very close.
If we were to go around that one instead. Yeah, if green were to go around the bottom left.
Yeah.
And then the middle. And now, if blue were to go through the gap, through there, and now if green were to come up.
That's white. Good. What hasn't happened?
We need blue to hit the top one. And now take red out. Oh, but don't hit the blue on the way past. No, just take blue out, wrap it round the other way.
Doesn't quite work. Oh, it does work. Okay, good. Oh.
Ever since being stuck here, I find myself staring down at the planet for hours on end. You'd think I'd get sick of it. But even now, there's just something about it I can't put my finger on. It just pulls me in.
Gravity.
I know what you're thinking.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's how gravity works. But it's more than that.
I've been outdone.
I haven't even told you about the probe yet.
Oh ho.
Route 76 from DVD Smith stream.
Sorry?
DVD Smith said in one of his streams, if I'd gone one text box further, I wouldn't have made such an ass of myself. We quoted it, and now frequently, when he does something like that, we go, quote 76, because he just keeps coming back up.
Okay.
That looked like an intriguing terminal.
There is something there to interact with. It didn't it just appear for a second there? I swear I could interact with that black thing. But apparently, yeah. See?
No, I don't.
There.
Oh, okay.
An olive on a chair. By Lindsay
Fifth
Dixon.
edition.
5th edition.
What's that?
Well, it's an olive
Hang
on
on,
a
wait,
chair.
hang on. It says 5th,
No, the bottom
but
right
that's
thing.
not 5th.
Yes, that does say 7. So it's got to be the
What's that in
7th.
the bottom right?
I should probably make a note of that at some point. I can zoom in.
I feel there's a meta level of puzzling that's still to come.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there we go.
Volume
You've also
7,
had
5th
all those
edition.
tickets
Right,
with
right, that's it.
diagrams on, haven't you?
Are you ready for more colours? I have a horrible feeling. Ooh.
Ooh.
So, we are now white, but the pillars are coloured, I assume.
So they'll set a colour for us.
Oh. They.
Does that minus red from us? Minus green from... Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. What are we actually trying to get? We're trying to get... Oh, black. That last one's broken. Well, that will always be black. That's fine. So those two, I think, are just for manipulating colours rather than... We want that to be red.
So
red
red
would be getting rid of
Blue and green.
And then the other one is red. Yeah. Okay. That's... Okay.
I need to
You have
doodle out a little
multiple.
cube diagram of how the colours interact, because
Yeah.
yes, we have multiple now. So we have all these. So hang on, we have here brokey things. The pillars work, I assume. So it's sort of inconsequential mixing that we can do. That gives us blue.
Oh yeah, I didn't realise they weren't hooked up to the one at the bottom.
That
That's
gives us
good.
blue. There we go. What do we need for green? We need minus red and blue.
Basically, we're going to want each of them to hit 2 of them.
Yeah. Yep.
It might be easiest if we just think in those terms then.
It can't be.
No, they also need to go to the right destination afterwards.
Because if you do that, you just cut everything off really quickly. So you're absolutely right. We need to touch 2 of them. Each time.
I will say the blue one looks like the one that we'll be wanting to exit afterwards.
Okay.
So maybe that should be done first or last. Oh, that's not quite. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to go around the bottom to get.
Ah,
blue.
like that. There's. Oh, there's red.
Yes. And you've sent 2 round that, so that's fine.
There's
Yes,
your green.
yes. And now, can you get blue as well?
Yes. Absolute genius. That's what we are.
Quite aesthetically pleasing as well, that solution.
That was. What have we here?
I'm terrified at some point those ones are not going to be disconnected from things, but let's not worry about that just yet.
So we've got blue and red, and then red and green up the top. 2 robots, and we need to hit cyan, magenta, and yellow. Okay.
So magenta would be losing green. Cyan would be losing red, although that's the one I always get confused about.
And now green, and now we need to add. What do we need to add for green? To get to.
Oh.
We're gonna have to do some adding, is what I'm saying. Oh, hang on. Let's actually just use that immediately. Please don't touch. Please don't touch. You didn't somehow.
How are you going to get out?
No idea. Well, green's gonna have to go around anyway, so that'll add it on. Which didn't. Okay. Now.
You've already got a layer of green in there somewhere, haven't you?
Yeah. So it luckily it doesn't do thirds and halves.
It's just on and off. Yeah. You had that with the balance puzzles last week.
Yes.
Instead.
And that gives us. We need red. We need to add red and blue. But anyway, okay. So.
Can you rewind the one that's currently green? I'm thinking maybe you do cyan first. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, do cyan first. I think I see something coming together.
Okay, so.
No, from the bottom.
Okay, so I do red to give me cyan.
Yeah.
Comme ça.
Yeah, and then blue gives you green, and now wrap around the middle and then put yourself out of the way.
Like that? Or no, the other way around, I think, because otherwise, because now I can use you to get out.
Oh yes. Now, now if you make purple,
should be like that.
Yeah.
And now this gives me blue, and I need
Which
green
I
plus
think
blue
gives us yellow
to give us cyan.
Ah! Okay, we do that, but the right way round.
But the right way.
I think that's the right solution. It's just the wrong colours.
Okay. So yellow is what colours?
We have red twice. That's the one we have both of, isn't it?
Yeah.
We should logically be able to work out which order we do it based on. So green and what is yellow? Green and red?
We get yellow immediately if we just take away the blue. And that gives us a green. We need green for here, right?
Oh, yeah, and then bring the blue over that you had before.
Aha. Yes, and then that should give us.
There we go.
Oh my word! Oh, this is. Why are we doing this, Matt?
Because it's fun, and believe me, I'm doing finger quotes.
Or at least the mixers. One of the mixers is plugged in, but only for one of the pillars. So that is the that is a red pillar.
To red.
Yeah. The others.
And the bottom is just blue.
Yeah.
So we make blue by removing
green and red.
Red and green, yeah, of course. So that gives us the blue. I mean, I know it's wrong in the other respect now. And red is dropping green and blue.
Yeah.
Does that middle pillar not do anything?
Middle pillar.
Middle unmarked pillar.
No. It is a free thing to wind around.
Do we still have to light it?
No. I'm assuming not. It's a dangerous assumption. All we have to do is activate the colour pads, I think. Okay.
I feel getting red's going to be the trickier part. Because red's in the middle. So to subtract blue and green.
So we can do that. Then we need a thing to loop around. Oh, hang on. And then we get that. So we now got green. Oh, why do we don't want green? Why have I done that? So what are the two things? We need red and blue.
If you hook around the bottom, with the bottom bot, hook around the minus blue,
Yeah.
then around the center left one. Sorry, other way. Actually,
Yeah, no, you're right.
yeah. And then the center left one, yeah, and now the top green. And that gives us red.
Yeah, so that goes there.
Now we want minus red from this one, and then minus green. But how the hell can we get to blue?
You raise a good point.
I think that's sort of the right path for the red one. But it's figuring out how to get the blue into place as well. Oh, what if we were to do that one first?
Yeah.
Yeah, do the blue one first.
So let me just unwind. And I'll need to unwind this one as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to loop both these around this bottom one?
I don't think so.
Because they're there for a
That'd be
reason.
handy to have.
So,
yeah, but it might be we need it later.
So I'm doing
That round's red, then green.
red, then green.
In a inverse F.
You want it in S, yeah. So that gives us blue, and then we need.
Hang on, that's not right. Because now you want. Now we had their blue, and then the middle pillar on the left, and then the top one.
So.
Oh. Okay, I think I have something horrible.
Okay.
Bring the bottom one back all the way to the start.
Yep.
Bring the blue, the one that's currently blue, down and past that pillar we were talking about a moment ago.
Right.
And now round the. And now just touch the bottom left one.
Touch the bottom left, this one.
Yeah. Oh, you're not going to fit through that gap, are you?
I see what you're doing. Oh, he lights it
Oh,
up.
that makes it white though. Yeah.
But it's an interesting
Minus blue would make it black.
thought. She's sort of got.
Oh.
No. He's not right. But I do feel that the two pillars in the on the top of the bottom of the right there are there for a reason.
The thing in the back of my mind is that to get red, you need to wrap round the minus blue and the minus green.
Yes, and they're the top and the bottom.
Without
aren't they?
hitting the red in between.
Yep. So that's what the middle pillar in the left
You're
column
going to have
is
to use
for.
the middle pillar, surely.
Yeah.
Guess there's another way of.
Davido.
Okay, hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. No.
Okay, well, I'm having a go. Because
Okay.
you need... What do you need? You need your blues.
Green and red. Minus green, minus red.
Okay, well, we can deal with that. That's fine.
Yeah, do that first.
Get you round here. Now do everything I just did with red to get the red.
Yes, that's good.
And now you go around here for... Why are you red? Because it's green that I'm after, that's why. So actually I don't need to go...
No, wrap around the middle one, yeah.
There you go. There's the blue, and I'm hoping... Oh,
And now, yeah. Good work. Good
Made
work. Okay. The green one's attached. I knew there'd be one where they were finally attached.
What have we got here? And so the minus green is attached to that bottom mixer. The minus red is attached to that top mixer.
And the minus green is attached to the top mixer.
The minus red. So what
In
is
fact,
that?
minus green and minus red are attached to both mixers.
Oh yeah. So how do you get purple with minus? So that is that.
Purple is easy enough.
And then yellow is that
But
minus.
you're also going. Could you?
So if I go minus blue and then minus green.
No. Bring the purple up to hit minus red afterwards.
Purple hits minus red. Gives us blue.
And now if you get green from the other side.
But that will be minus green.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah, boo. You want minus blue, but then you hit that and, yeah.
We need to hit... So this middle one is also white. So, boop. That has to be done first.
Or you mix things to get it.
Indeed. Well, you had a moment of inspiration.
I think the moment of inspiration was I think I was misunderstanding the minus pillars. I thought they subtracted that colour from what you currently had.
Yeah.
But I think it actually gives you the secondary colour that you get if you don't have that one.
That's the same. That's the same thing.
Relevant.
I think.
No, because you went from yellow to purple, which means you couldn't do. Yellow minus green is not purple.
Okay, it just changes it to the opposite.
Yeah, it actually just represents a secondary colour. I think.
So we've got red here. Which, if we touch that...
Actually, no, it doesn't. Wrong.
Indeed, DC Simmons, it is super confusing.
Yeah. The problem is I'm so used to the paint one, I can never remember the light one. If I sit down and think about it, I can work it out by mapping to the colour code for the spectrum colour scheme.
I use a cube, and I wander along the vertices of the cube.
That's a good way of doing it, yeah.
Right. David, hint please.
You want to do the very middle pillar with the top robot first.
Okay.
From the right or from the left?
From the right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Now we want yellow for that.
Well, that's yellow right there.
But it's not actually connected to...
that's very long.
What is yellow?
We just don't know. Yellow is red and green in this game. Which isn't quite right.
So yellow is minus blue?
Yeah.
Which is the context I'm thinking of at the moment.
Get
yellow really
hey! Thank you very much for the subscription, Ed.
Oh.
Sorry?
Hi, Ed.
Do you know Ed?
Yes, we went to university together. I pointed him this way.
Oh! I'm so sorry that you knew Matt Clemson, Ed. So sorry. Oh, that's good. That's lovely. It's funny how connections are made. And you live together for a bit.
Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned that bit as well. In this house, still this house.
So what you're saying is he moved out because he couldn't stand you. Is that what you're saying?
So many people have done that. It really is.
Next hint, please, Davido.
You had it. You touched the pillar and then you walked away from it. I don't know why you did that.
So the yellow. So we got the yellow.
Walk left. Around that pillar. There you go.
It gives us green.
Oh, and if you send the other one.
Oh,
If
it
you
lit up
do
a minute ago.
minus-
Hang on.
No, if you do minus blue, if you do the other one, and do minus blue and minus green,
Oh yeah, you have to touch the other. You have to do the other pillar. 'Cause it's...
touch the minus green at the top, just as an experiment, because I think that'll give you yellow. Yes, red and green in, yellow out. And now possibly does touching that one make purple? That was largely guesswork, and it was went as expected. What was purple? That was minus green.
From white.
I am just wandering around.
No, you need to send another yellow onto the minus green. You want to send one yellow onto the minus blue and one yellow onto the minus green into that top bit.
Okay.
And I don't think you can use the same yellow twice.
So
for that.
like that.
No, the top minus green.
Oh.
You want to send a yellow into the two inputs effectively.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
There's our red.
Now if you send the other yellow. Oh, hang on. Oh, maybe we do the same on the bottom then. So that would be
Green.
yeah. I think you might want the green to the minus red and the red to the minus green after that. Not that I can quite see how you do that. No, that needs to go to the minus red. That's the problem, and that needs to go to the minus green. I think that's what you need to do. I'm just trying to work out exactly how you do that.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. Absolutely no idea.
And now I think that red needs to get to the minus green, even though it can't.
Yeah. Okay, David. Next hint, please. So,
Right,
the yellow, this top one, you were saying.
Move that out of the way and put it back around the left pillar.
Okay, touching.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And then, yeah. Do you want more hints?
Oh, yeah.
Or...
Yep. Next hint.
Okay, so put that guy to the bottom left pillar.
Not so. So go here.
Go there first.
Okay. I mean that takes care of that immediately. So we just now need to add yellow. We need
to get a yellow to the top right.
We need to get a
which will
red.
subtract green to get it. Which will subtract green to make it red.
So
I think is what I'm saying. So can we get that to be yellow?
That's blue. Blue minus green. Does that work?
No, that's black. Oh no, isn't it?
By touching that
blue.
right pillar,
Mm.
you have turned off the door. You turned off the pillar you did have.
Oh yes.
Which pillar?
The bottom of the
Bottom
fences
mixer.
on the door. If you touch the right pillar with the wrong colour, it'll mix the wrong thing there.
Right. Okay. Well, we've got a red, which is good.
What's red minus green?
Yes. The right answer.
Correct. Oh, you want to wrap the... Oh, yeah, you need to wrap the other way around that.
There we
That's
go.
fine.
There you go.
Woo!
Ugh.
We spent weeks building the probe. Canary headed up its construction. The Lantern 2, it was called. We were all given a role to ensure its success. Mine was to plan its trajectory and pilot its descent. It felt good to work together on the probe, even if it was Canary overseeing it all. So far, all the information we'd gathered about the planet pointed to it being mostly habitable. It was exciting. We thought we were about to touch down on what could someday be humanity's next colony. Well, as per how we do things here, the probe launch did not go to plan.
Sure.
That's not quite accurate. The launch went fine. It was the landing that left a lot to be desired.
Okay.
That the entire colour theory section?
I believe so.
You should have got an achievement, but I wasn't
Yes,
watching the
yes, we did.
progression.
The achievement was "Hope you remembered your color theory" or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, see, that's one of them.
Okay.
So absolutely no idea what's going on here, but all three of them will have to be stopped in a certain place, I think, based on that scrap of paper that we got.
Yeah, okay.
So we shall see on that one. A thing to interact with. There you go. See, one of them will have to stop in that bottom left, for example.
Oh, this is the notice board it said it added them to. So I guess there's a notice board by any others of those walls you found?
Not that I'm aware of yet.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try and find a new place to find more puzzles. There will be some here. Oh, okay.
Well, that feels climactic.
Yeah. Looks
Particularly with all the lines going into it.
Yes, and I've started lighting them up, if you notice. So I think that will all turn white. And then we'll probably get sucked out of the airlock and we'll find out actually everything was evil, etc., etc.
It's the lasers pointing to the top of the mountain.
Yes, it is. It is exactly that. Can't get in there yet. Can't get through there yet. The next puzzle, finding more puzzles.
What about other floors?
Yes, I think I have many floors. Let's explore a floor. We can call us Flora the Explorer, especially when we're exploring Flora. Right. This is a new place by the looks of it.
Basketball court.
I do not remember. Oh, look at that. Look, world. Did I just do that with the...
Yes. Physics engine.
Hey!
Okay, there's going to be an achievement attached to that somewhere.
Oh, if we could get that basketball through that hoop, I'm sure there's an achievement. Right. Are you ready for a new mechanic?
Yeah, basketball puzzles. Oh, no. Ooh.
What's that?
Well, there's a red pillar.
Red one round the red one, white one round the white one. I'm sure it'll get no harder than that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they can't touch. Doesn't like it. It just doesn't light up.
But it doesn't deactivate it.
Oh. No. So you can still touch them, but you just need to make sure that... Now, can it be either of these? The red one can certainly leave. We'll try and make sure that the white one ends up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me.
Yeah, do white first.
Do white first, because then I'll be able to check whether. Yeah, and then red. That should touch. Good. Yep. And so it doesn't deactivate them. Indeed, Caroline. Indeed.
This feels like a distressingly generous mechanic at the moment. You want to go around the other side of that pillar.
Yeah. And then that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So there's some walls. We're getting back to classic wall territory now here.
Not had any for a while. No, oh no. Now, if you just wrap red around there. Oh, you need to get white through the gap.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not fine.
Nasty.
But we can. The controls are quite fiddly in this. It's slightly frustrating.
But you sort of need to rewind in order, don't you?
Yes. It's like untangling your headphones.
Get red round the top through the middle and round. Then bring him all the way to the right. And now do white.
So white. Okay. Suspicious.
That middle one looks a bit awkward for red. Yeah, you're not going to hit both of those that way.
Yeah.
That's the situation where they both need to come up from the southeast.
So if I go around this pillar the other no, it'll cut me off.
Red.
Sorry?
I was going to say what if red were to go around it first, but that doesn't work either.
Well, I could just do that because as long as I touch it with white, even though I've cut it off from white.
Oh yeah, because red are
well,
red connects it, yeah.
And now okay. So now you go around here. Let's just touch you, and then around you go. Although I haven't
Move red out of the way.
Yep.
No, I think red's going to have to go right up into the edge, yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
There we go. Hooray!
The probe was crammed with equipment. There wasn't a piece of data this thing couldn't collect. But we wanted more than that. We wanted samples. The plan was that once the probe landed on the planet's surface, it would embark from one end of this ravine to the other. Pistachio chose the location. Along its way, it would collect a variety of samples. Once it reached its destination, it would launch a capsule of the samples into orbit for us to collect.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, right? So, back to the launch. All was good until the probe reached the planet's atmosphere, when instead of slowing down, it started speeding up. It just kept accelerating towards the surface. We couldn't do anything about it. We were sure it was going to crash. And then it just seemed to fall straight through the ground. What's more, it kept going. We lost signal maybe a minute later. Canary says the heat from entry must have fried its telemetry or something. My guess is that it was doing its best to get away from her.
Intriguing.
Interestingly, Perseverance rover, I think, is planning to generate
Mutinate?
samples in test tubes,
Okay.
and then launch them tennis ball style to an orbiting thing to be developed, or something.
Right.
Something like that. I may be
Six
mixing up.
red pillars. We got this lovely wall bit.
Oh, what's going on with the top left of that? That top middle white one looks horrible. I think you have to get that last.
Sort of something like
Oh
that.
no, you could loop round the loop round to the right after that. That would work still.
Like that.
Yeah. I don't think it necessarily has to be done now.
No,
Like
quite.
you want to work with.
But yeah.
I think you want to wrap red around the top right red one before you do that anyway. Could you wrap red around the top right red one now?
You try saying that 3 times quickly.
Oh no, hang on, no, you can't do that either.
Because
then white's blocked off.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's gathering samples for a lander unlaunched that hasn't been designed yet. Well, get a move on, NASA and or whoever. It's weird because they're coming in from different sides here. I feel like they cut each other off.
Yeah.
But not if we come in through here, I guess.
If you, bring the white round and then tuck him into the corner, and then do the red one.
Now get your red round.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, you need to think about the order these take place. Then that makes some sense.
That's.
Horrible,
I think.
horrible
I
sense.
feel like that's broken the back of this puzzle.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's.
I,
No.
I just leave
Oh.
him. I leave him there.
Yeah.
Oh no! Almost.
What I was going to say is,
I have to do the
wind
red.
red back. Oh, go on. What were you thinking?
So I was thinking. So it cut off this bit. So I need to somehow do that. Anyway, what were you going to say?
I was going to say wind red back until after the second pillar it did.
Okay.
Then bring white over to duck under the middle one.
I've just had a thought. I think we both need to go round here.
Yeah, I think they want to basically follow each other.
Yeah.
And complement one another as they go.
Like a friendship bracelet.
It should actually be good for 2 player simultaneous play.
It's very annoying having to swap between them all the bloody time. Yeah. That's that, except for the fact that, of course, I can't do that yet because I need to do the red one because of the crossing. Can't cross the streams. So now you go around there. Good. And now if you go over here... Yes, you're absolutely right. It's a lovely love fest between the two of them. Okay. This will be the last set of puzzle rooms, by the way, that we do today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, top left looks interesting.
Just going to have a quick explore of that. If I go round here, will I be able to touch this white one? Yes, I will. Okay.
But for that one, you think you're going to want to come in from the top left to get the one in the top left. So maybe what you want to do is go past the bottom left one and then wrap around.
What's to stop me just having the two of them do the whole thing?
Same as before?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that is the... I'm worried that at some point there's going to be a trap in that, but it does feel like a good way.
It's level 2. They'll save the trap for level 3. I mean...
All the red ones?
Yeah. Doesn't quite work for this one, so we just got...
No, wind back and do that one after it goes past the last orange one.
So, what? Sorry, this?
That, yeah.
And then this, and then this.
Yeah.
And
then top
then...
left is going to be awkward, as I said. Yeah, and now round that way. Yeah.
Go. As you say, there's a trap coming, isn't there? That was suspiciously simple.
Yeah. I wonder if these are puzzles that you're expected to find earlier.
Let's hope. Oh, they might be fitting a new solar panel, because wasn't it a solar panel or the casing of outside of a solar panel that got hit by a little bit of space debris? And it's debris, not debris.
Yeah, these are floor. So on the guide that I'm looking at, they're arranged into floors, and this is floor 2 puzzle, whereas the puzzles you're doing a minute ago were floor 3 puzzles.
Oh, so we have got easier. Good. This is why we're finding them so simple, he says, struggling. Okay, well, going to collect you. Right, buddies. Nope.
I think you might want to go around the left one now with the orange.
Yes, go the other way, because otherwise I'll not be able to collect this one. Okay. What's next? Is it this one? Feels like it's this one. So that... not necessarily.
Bottom left orange is going to be a little bit awkward to get to.
Yes, as is this one.
That.
I'm going to go with this one.
I mean, this is one way of doing these puzzles.
Okay. Oh,
I mean, you're following you make them both go the same route, but they don't
yeah.
have to.
Yeah, they don't have to.
But they can. They are.
It's just simpler.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Love fest. If you heard my phone buzzing then, that's because a literal rocket scientist was texting me a cat picture. I'm friends with a literal rocket scientist. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
At least that's what they say they are. Technically, I've had no proof, but I've known them for a year and a half, 2 years, and they have talked a lot of rocket sciencey things. I'm inclined to believe them.
That's not brain surgery.
I know no brain surgeons.
I mean, it does feel like the way to do this is buddy up and then do it.
Yeah, I don't care if it's cheating.
It's one of the catch-22s of puzzle design. Sometimes it can just be a bit too simple. Who's actually going to get out from here?
Neither of them.
Okay, we might have a slight issue with this one.
Eh.
I think we want to sort of get them both to the top left and top right corners at the start. Sorry, top right and bottom right corners at the start, and approach from that direction.
Okay.
Because any time they meet up at the moment, they're going to block off the exit.
Yeah. Or
So we want to.
so I'm just going to
work
get
right
you
through
up here. What are you thinking? I'm thinking around here. Having a kiss to stop it. And then, this one, which
Oh, he's touching the white.
which is why I can't flip. Then we go. You around here. You now won't. Fine. Okay. Probably be able to do that last white one on the way out. No, the white one's actually quite constrained.
How do you mean?
In that, it's just a pain in the ass.
Okay. Let's. Okay, I have an idea.
White is not
The problem
done.
you have here at the moment is that anytime they meet up, you're blocking off the exit.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, if you wind both back to the start,
Loop.
white down straight away and round that bottom one.
Okay. And then back up.
Yeah, and red around that one as the one below it.
Yeah.
And we're sort of making a path through the middle.
Right, so that one of them will come back through that little doorway.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now I think possibly if you get the two white ones.
I'm going to say
Okay.
that I need to wrap around here first to get to do that.
No, because now you've blocked off the exit. I think you do not want to meet up in this instance.
It's a subtle and entirely correct point.
I think you want to. No, I think you want to get the two red ones in the middle next.
Okay, so I've done that first one, and now I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll have to be.
Not all the way up there. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I see what you mean. Yes, we are creating a path. Okay, so that is.
Yeah. Hopefully. And now, if you can get white around those two.
Red is now there. Oh, red hasn't done.
Red had one more to get. No, I think white has to do it. I think you want to get white round those two, and then get red to that last one.
Okay.
No.
You're
possibly, actually.
No.
I was thinking through there.
If I do... Oh. What have I done wrong there?
I was thinking go through below the red one.
Yeah.
Like that. Now round right there. And now up. And hopefully white... You might want to check that white can fit through that path. That's the only thing.
Yep, no, it
It's
can.
going to be very tight.
Lovely.
There we go.
Last puzzle of the evening.
And one where we didn't have to just join them up and buddy around all the time.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
So we got a couple of... Oh, three, in fact. Four random
blimey.
pillars.
And some of those are connected to the wall, aren't they?
No, these three.
Bottom central one. No, sorry, bottom central. Red one.
That one is, yeah. But those three aren't, and that one
is.
isn't either. So...
The one connected to the wall, again, you're going to have to come up from the bottom and go round, or come up from the top and go round. So that might be a constraint we need to keep in mind.
Going for a wander. I mean, that's absolutely correct, because we need to allow white to get...
I'm wondering if you want to think about this like the previous one, but in reverse.
Okay.
So red's going to be the one that gets out.
Okay.
But we need to leave white a path. We need to do it in a way that white can get to that bottom left one
It's
and leave a
how
path.
white gets to that one. Because that is how... Oh dear,
That's a very constrained one there.
this one here. So the way... Ignore the fact that I'm setting up to it wrong, but we'll have to... That is how we'll have to hit that white one. By also going through there.
Doing it from the right, though, would be the way to do it.
Doing it from the right. Oh, I see.
Go
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Then
So let's go here, here. So that is a very
I like
concise.
that, yeah. I like
very
that
concise. It gives us
That is
basically
tidy.
everything to play
and
with.
tidy.
It's very. So now, I think if we quickly nip all the way back here, around here, I'm gonna not go round, but if we now do everything red-wise,
Yeah.
red-wise.
I think you do want to be that side of it.
Oh
Oh
no! It's fine. It's absolutely
Okay.
fine because I
yeah,
can do
'cause
it
you
with
can-
sort of timing, if that makes any sense. I mean, I'll do
Yeah.
you. Now I'll bring you round.
Yes, that's right.
In fact, I can actually just bring you round these.
Wasting a whole pillar.
I know.
Indulgence.
But
You want to make sure white gets through before
Yep.
you do that.
Yep. And now you touch. There we go. And then you touch. And then you touch.
There you
and
go.
we-
There you go.
Perfecto.
There you go.
Last bit of dialogue.
Hey!
I'm sure you've been on your fair share of space vessels during your travels.
I have indeed.
Now, you may have noticed that the Alabaster has more origami swans than your average deep space vessel.
I hadn't.
Well, let me demystify you on the matter. Origami was one of Pistachio's fondest pastimes. And credit to her, she wasn't half bad. Her augmented hands probably helped her out. She started out making all sorts, but quickly found the swan to be her favorite. We'd find them in the weirdest places. She knew we all laughed about it. We'd be given multiple swans a week, all different sizes and colors. But honestly, that's just Pistachio. Everything she did was in the interest of making us feel good. I miss those swans.
And we got a little thing here, another token, which when I visit, I'll redeem them all at a terminal and see if there's any interesting story that has been happening whilst we've not been looking. But there we
Door
go.
opened before.
Sorry?
Was that door open before?
Don't remember.
Okay.
Pool table coming up though.
Pool table. Yay.
Ooh. Oh, hang on.
Arcade.
It was me that put the request in for these old machines. They take me back to being a teenager. I get so wrapped up in the nostalgia of it all. I used to bike down to the arcade after school most days. There was this one kid who went by Red. She held the high score on practically every machine in there. Grady, I know. I set out to beat her at my favorites. Spent a lot of time and pocket change trying too. Never managed it though. For some reason, it really stuck with me. I figured that with all the spare time I would have out here, I could take another shot at getting those scores, get some closure on that front. Well, it took a few weeks, but I finally came out on top. It felt amazing. Then Aubergine walked in the next day and bumped me back to second, which did not.